So question 5, list 4 types of software used to enable e-commerce business. So the first software is e-commerce platforms. So e-commerce platforms are just comprehensive software solutions that provide foundations for building and managing online stores. So they have some various tools, for example, product catalog management, shopping carts functionality, secure payment gateways. So this and others generally helps in providing these foundations for building and managing online stores. Then the second software is payment processing software. So the payment processing software facilitates secure and seamless transactions between the customer and the online merchant. So these tools integrate with e-commerce platform to handle various payment methods. So these payment methods could include credit cards, debit cards, digital wallets, even online payment gateways. So then we have content management systems, CMS. So content management systems, they majorly play a big role in managing and organizing the content of e-commerce website. So they enable the business to create, edit, and even organize price lists, blogs, and post marketing content and multimedia elements on the website so that they are visible for the customers. Then lastly, we have under that customer relationship management, CRM software. So CRM software is used to manage and nurture customer relationship. This could track, analyze the buying behavior and personalize market efforts to help in providing a tailored experience to customers, to enhance customer satisfaction and loyalty. So they basically helps in ensuring that the customers get the best out of his or her experience in dealing with the organization. The B part of the question says, highlight 4 types of skills that a system analyst is required to have in order to effectively carry out his or her task. The first would be technical skills. The analysts need to have a strong foundation in technical skills because they need to understand and work with various technologies. For example, they need to know about programming languages, databases, software development methodologies, so that they can evaluate these existing and even identify technical requirements and provide solutions. The second one is analytical and problem-solving skills. So analytical skills are crucial as well for this system analyst to dissect complex business processes and also identify areas for improvement. They need to gather and analyze information from various stakeholders and form a detailed specification. So strong problem-solving skills help them also to face challenges that may arise due to the development, troubleshooting issues, and even to propose very effective solutions. They also need to communicate, so they need communication and interpersonal skills. Why? Because there's very essential communications for this system analysis between him and the technical team and even the stakeholders. So they must be able to clearly communicate these technical concepts to these non-technical users and gather these detailed requirements from them. Then they also need to know or to have project management skills. So remember, system analysts are often responsible for overseeing the entire life cycle of the project. So this skill will help them to manage timelines, allocate resources, track progresses, and even ensure that projects are completed on time and within the budget. So they must have the project management skills. Then the C part, access 4 methods of controlling unethical behavior. Unethical behavior. The first one would be to just have code of ethics and conduct. So we must develop and enforce a clear code of ethics and conduct for ICT. This code of conduct will help professionals to set the foundation for ethical behavior. They must outline the expected behavior principles and even values that employees and stakeholders must adhere to. So this will provide guidance on topics such as privacy, data security, honesty, and the rest. Again, we can have ethics training and education, so that regularly the city professionals will be trained and educated to understand the ethical implications of their actions. So training sessions can cover real-world scenarios, case studies, and even discussions that highlight the potential consequences and unethical behavior, so that they get to understand and adhere to them. We can also employ whistleblowers policies and anonymous reporting, so that any member or any employee that may provide potential information that will lead to raise a concern will do so without fear of retaliation. So anonymous reporting mechanism should encourage individuals to speak up about potential ethical violations. So whistleblowers should be protected. There must be a way in which they are kept safe when they come up with this hidden thing. So number 4 says ethical audits and monitoring. So there must be regular ethical audit and monitoring of ICT systems. So the processes must be monitored, and even activities can be monitored to help detect and prevent unethical behavior. So this audit assesses compliance with the ethical standard that had been set earlier on. So data protection regulation and industry best practices are to be maintained. We can also enforce strong security and access controls. So implementing strong security measures and access control help to prevent unethical activities such as data breaches that we talked about, unauthorized access, and even misuse of sensitive information by individuals with wrong motives. The last question there says, Kibao Masetu, a system analyst, used the prototyping method to develop an information system for Patoka Limited. Explain 4 advantages of using this method. So the first advantage of using prototyping method is clarification of requirements. So prototyping allows you and the stakeholders to visualize and interact with a working model, not the real system, but a working model of the information system. So this will facilitate a better understanding of the system functionalities and even design. Through this iterative process, then stakeholders can provide feedback, suggest modification, and even clarity. This will help in now aligning the final product with what the user expect and need. So this will reduce what we call misunderstanding and ensure that the system meets the desired goal. So it provides clarity of the requirements. And then early user involvement. So prototyping involves users from early stages of this development. So this collaborative approach enables these users to actively participate in the design processes. And therefore, they can provide input on features, user interfaces, and even functionalities. And then we have rapid iteration and feedback. So now when you have given a model or a prototype, this will encourage rapid iterations and modification based on the feedback that you get from the users. So you can change one part or modify one part based on whatever suggestions that you get from the users. And then we have reduced risk of project failure. This iterative nature, for example, helps the system from project failure. For example, challenges can be identified earlier in the stages, and even the risk early in these development processes, and they might be addressed before the last stage. So So the risk of totally the entire system fails is highly reduced. And also this type of prototyping helps in enhancing communication. So it helps in fostering a very good communication among the stakeholders, including even system analysis, the developers, and even the users of the system and the clients.